Before the world sees your wins, your soul has to feel your work. It's the reps nobody applauds that produce the wins that do, all through a shifting of your identity into a dominator. This is all done in the dark every single day. So let me be your guide as I welcome you to this episode of the Dark Work Daily. Your circle's either pulling you up or dragging you down. And no one likes to hear that truth, but it's a genuine truth that I have found. It seeps in ways we don't pay attention to till it's too late. You get around people, you get very comfortable with them, you like them. And just because you like somebody doesn't mean they're good for you. This is really a difficult thing for all of us to navigate, mostly because as human beings, we enjoy being part of something as a tribe, community, connectedness. It makes us feel like we matter, and we do. That's why so many people are part of groups and structures that honestly lead them to do crazy things. The fear of losing that community means so much to them that they'll do things that are heinous. And this is something that's a very, very big, clear, glaring problem for a lot of humans because most just unknowingly slide into situations they shouldn't be. But the people around you, they're not neutral. They're either pushing you towards the light or giving you permission to stay comfortable in the dark. Like the sad part, right? And dominators, they don't cut people off out of arrogance. But instead, they choose to get very honest about what people in their life are actually producing in them. Like, what are you creating for me? Because if you evaluate your environment and use your real eyes to see things, you start making decisions differently. You start seeing what is possible and what's not possible. You start actually noticing things that your heart might not want to notice. Like I had people burn me in life. I've had a lot of people burn me in life. And it's crazy because you'd think that you get better and wiser about cutting certain people off, and you do, but then I think people get better at manipulating, better at finding ways to sneak in and play to your strengths and approach things with some manipulative ideas. I'm pretty good now. I can feel things out now. I don't intend to make things hard. I don't intend to be, standoffish, but sometimes I can be pretty abrasive and wall folks off. Like at this stage of my life, if you do something crazy that makes me believe you're not for me or of integrity like I am or principles, I will cut you off quick, and I don't look to go back to find a way to fix it. Because some people at this point in my life, you're old enough, you're a grown up. If you do what you do and that's the thing, that's fine. Do that. Just don't do it near me. Press on. But it's hard because at times you have people you like. Like I had people in my life that I really liked. They were people I had laughs with, joy with. You had good memories. But then you start thinking about where it is you want to pursue, like a dream or a goal and aspiration. Some of those people, they just didn't fit for that future. They got cut off and I moved on to different places. It doesn't mean that person's bad. Doesn't mean that person is hated by me. It just means that person didn't have a space in my future. But there's also something else you can do. You can actually help other people get better. I think all of us at times have stages in life where we're, around unsavory characters doing unsavory things. And it may not be malicious, but it's just simply not going in the direction that you want. It could just be laziness or playing small or, doing dumb things or just, embellishing or in things that don't matter, like just embellishing things that are stupid, but they think they're amazing, right? And you stick around it for a while and everybody does, but essentially at some point people grow up. They realize like, no, I got to be a better mom or a better dad. I got to build something different. I got to do it. I got to do these things at a more professional, clean, savory way. And so you start changing the way you do stuff. Little by little, you start adjusting the way you say and do, but then they don't adjust. You start questioning, well, shoot, if this person's not going to adjust, well, what do I do? Do I keep this person around me? And what you do is no, you don't keep them around. Because even if you change and you get better and they don't, guess what happens? Everybody ends up noticing that person's around you, and they start putting you in the group with them. They lump you in with these people that are not great people, and you start getting that kind of moniker, that kind of the stigma put on you because you're being around people that are not savory people. So all of a sudden they go, that person must be like them, because if they know that person does that and they still hang out with them, they must condone it. They must be okay with those things, right? And if you're not, you got to remove yourself. And I know there's a fear. Like, what if I got nobody? What if it's just me by myself? It won't be for too long. So many good people don't find a lot of good people. So when good people find good people, good things happen. They pull them in tight. They support them. They help them. They get them out of that crazy place. They give them a new home. So you're looking for a home in a place that honestly doesn't serve maybe any part of what you want. It may not serve your goals, your dreams, your aspirations because the people you're with don't have the same goals and aspirations. I don't think you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. I think you're the average of the expectations of those 5. The expectations they have of themselves. Because, yeah, maybe they're good people. They make, $100,000 a year. But, they're not bad people. But if they don't have expectations to make $1 million and you do, they're not good for you, at least professionally. And your choice has to be, do I stay around people that aren't giving me this kind of wind beneath my sails to push me forward just because I don't want to hurt their feelings? Or do I really go pursue the life and the things that I want because I got one crack at this thing? One shot on planet Earth, one chance to leave your actual footprint in the dirt. And if you are around people that are stopping you from doing that and hindering your ability to do that, you have a human duty, a personal duty to change the circle, to remove yourself, to no longer feel comfortable in the dark and actually step out towards the light difficultly. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. I promise you. So your life is your life, and you have a choice of how to run it, how to operate it. But I promise you, if you don't pay attention, you'll realize that you missed the ball on some things because your circle is either pulling you up or they are truly dragging you down. If this episode stirred something in you, good. That means there's work to be done. Don't ignore it because listening is just the beginning. Because real change happens when you engage and you commit. So I invite you to join the Dark Work community inside the Dark Work app, which is where you communicate with amazing people on the same journey as you. You can find it on the App Store and the Google Play Store right now. Step into the conversations that sharpen your habits, strengthen your identity, and keep you locked in to the Dark Work.